Hello class. I thought it would be helpful to record an example of the assignment print and web advertisement and informational presentation. So I'm going to read a little bit here from the assignment, and then I'm going to walk you through an example of the assignment that I created so you can see what I'm asking you to do for this work. So the goal of this assignment is to create an advertisement and slide presentation that demonstrates your knowledge of the role and influence advertising and mass persuasion has on a global society. Your advertisement should use storytelling techniques designed to reach a global audience. This has three parts. It has an oral presentation with slides, a commercial advertisement, and a peer review. The presentation must include research theories of persuasion and persuasive techniques commonly employed in advertising and mass persuasion. One part of the assignment is to create an advertisement for a consumer product or social issue of concern to both a USA and global audience who you have defined as your target audience. To create a print or web public service announcement or commercial, use images and artistic design. The advertisement design can be made of your own photographs or drawings or compiled from images from the web. You cannot copy an advertisement directly from any source. So I'm going to look at your citations and I'll be looking to see where the advertisement came from. If it is an exact advertisement that just came off the web, you will fail the assignment. So please, this is the creative part. Enjoy it. You can use the actual logo, product's logo, and cut and paste it from the advertisement, but you have to create your own slogan. So that's another fun part of this. So it's the design and it's the slogan. It's using your creativity in a couple of areas. So to meet the general education requirement, first of all, I'd like you to read through the assignment. I'm reading through part of it, but I really want you to read through this and send me any questions, but please read through this. To meet the general education criteria for oral presentation, the second part of this assignment will be to record a slide presentation that includes critical reflection on text, visual images, and marketing and advertising. The presentation must be well organized and delivered, have a central message, and include supported research material. So let me tell you briefly what should be here, what you're going to do. So parts 1 and 2, you're going to create a PowerPoint presentation using the guidelines in the assignment. To help you get the information, along with conducting research for the assignment, read, use, and cite the information gathered from the class lessons, readings, videos, and your research so far. You don't really have to invent anything new here because what I've had you do each week was gather the information about advertising and persuasion that you could use here now so you can show us what you've learned through creating a presentation. So don't add conjecture or opinion, use your research. For the slide presentation, use image style with mainly images and very little text on the screen. Do not fill the screen with text. For the oral presentation, you'll need to write an oral script. Include the script in the notes section. So you're not seeing it here the way PowerPoint records, but below the slide image, there is a note section. I expect to see your notes, your oral script, what you're going to read right there. I expect to see that in there so that I can look back. In there will be your notes and citations. Okay. You must add in-text citations and full MLA citations for the research material. And then please look at the assignment to how to upload, how to record, how to upload into our learning management system and the due date. So now let me go over what the slide should say. So this is an example of the first slide. And the first slide is you put the advertising topic, your name, and a picture of yourself. And also, please save the file with your name in it. Don't just say assignment. Save the file, read the instructions, and save your file with the name in it. Now for the rest of the slides here, in section B here, your instructions for the next series of slides, what should be on each slide. So you're looking at slide 2 here for me. On this slide, describe the product or social issue, such as I am marketing and my goal is using research data, summarize the company's product's history and mission, and as a global company, include a list of countries that sell this product. Define why you chose to advertise this product. So I'm going to read a little bit of what I have in my notes section. I am advertising Burt's Bees Natural Care Lip Balm. After researching more about the company and the product, I intend to create a global ad focusing on the company's claim of creating all natural products. So I go on to add all the other things. I go on to the history of Burt's Bees and all the other information added here. I expect to see your in this video, not just audio. You have to have your video included here because it is an oral video presentation. For slide 3, you're going to find 2 examples of print advertisements from a print or online source. One should be from the United States and one should be from the global market on the same product. You're going to look at for designs that inspired you. The reason you're doing this is you're looking to see what's out there and what you would do different with your creative ideas. You're going to describe these from a point of view of branding, style of advertisement, and what story it's telling. You're also going to make sure that you include in-text citations, which I have here on the screen. Now you can put it on the screen here. You're going to have full citation included, or you can put it within the notes section by what you're saying. So when you say a certain thing, you can add the in-text citation there. It has to be in one of those 2 places. Now, what I did for this one, here's an example of what I said. I'm going to just read one of my sentences. I selected these advertisements as good examples of purpose branding that embraces the values of its customers, which is purchasing and using natural products. And that information came from Holt. So you're going to look to read out like this. You should be having your visual on the screen here also. A picture of you, a video of you, and your voice. For slide 4, you define the target audience, their age, their lifestyle, the demographics, and how will the style of this advertisement will reach this audience. So take a look at who it is. Who is the audience for? Like I did Burt's Bees, and I'm looking at who the audience is. So I took some images here from the video commercial that was made for the UK, because it showed quite a bit of different women in this video that they target for Burt's Bee products. Add research and in-text citations along here. So here's a little bit of what I would say. The video of the UK advertisement has 5 different women with various backgrounds, interests, cultures, and places in their lives. It focuses on lips, love, and kissing. And I go on to say a lot more with my in-text citation and information. So I have 2 extra slides in my presentation, and I went and found some data on the purchase of natural products, and I thought it would be really good to put this here because it really shows that I looked to see if who's going to buy this. Would they really do this? So I thought it was important information, and it would be good if you would include data. And then I found data on the purchase of natural products between U.S. and Europe. So I'd say, well, is this my market? Should I be doing this? Besides persuasion, our biggest thing in this class is persuasion methods, but it's important to see who the audience is and can you work with persuading them. So slide 5 should be the advertisement that you created. And you're going to talk about here, describe the story and message and the products or social issue that you chose to do. Define the style you use to persuade the audience in your advertisement, such as differentiation, comparison, association, juxtapose, humor. How did you do the logo and the slogan? Where did you come up with the slogan? Add your research again here. Now I'm going to say this image I pulled from Photoshop in AI. So I put in some information, and we can talk about, if you choose to use AI, we can talk about this. But I decided to look for someone who was, I was looking, in my advertisement, I considered the age between 18 to 29 in the United States. And as a society, we're considered to be more individualistic. So I decided to create an advertisement focusing on the beauty of one woman. It's the image of a close-up of a woman with warm colors and is representative of a woman between the ages of 18 and 30. The advertisement is telling a story of how beautiful one's lips can be when using Burt's Bees natural lip balm. She is beautiful, she is natural. The slogan emphasizes the lip gloss with natural ingredients. So that's where I came up with mine. Again, individualistic society, beautiful woman. We have many cultures in our country, so I went across with different culture for this advertisement. So I made a second advertisement just to show you some differences in if you find them between the countries that you focus on. I found that the European audience was very similar to the United States audience, but I thought I would make 2. So here's a second audience considering ages between 18 and 29, and I was looking at people in Europe. And what I found was they were very similar to the United States, with being, again, very individualistic, meaning they're mostly about their self-interest. So I decided to create a second one, focusing on the beauty of one woman again. The image here is a close-up with high-key lighting and is representative of Eastern European or United States woman between the ages of 18 to 30. And again, it's telling the story of how a beautiful one's lips can be when using Burt's Bees. Again, she's beautiful, she's natural. And I went on to talk much more about the slogan and everything. But I decided to make 2 ads just to see. If I had a focus group, I could run it by a focus group and say which one would you prefer. Or you can change it out so that you have the same slogan and logo, but you just change the image just to keep the interest level going when you do the advertisements. So for slide 6, your touch point media parts, you should be looking at where are you going to place this? How are you going to reach your target audience? So should it be the web, TV, social media? And this should also be research. So how are you going to reach the people? And though I know we talk again about persuasion, but how do we persuade the right group? So I went and found I got information here in my citations of where we should be going to sell this product. So I looked at social media across the board. Facebook seems to be pretty big still in Europe, which I think is less in here for the younger audiences. But these are the areas that they thought showed up as being the places that were most popular to advertise. And again, could include data. I found data on both of these. So there's that image that is the one for slide 6. The last slide should include your full bibliography with full MLA citations. Thank you. If you have questions, please let me know. I hope you enjoy this project.